A review for another Wondershare program. This time a program that is actually free. It's available for Windows and Mac, and it's their media player called Wondershare Player. As you can see, it started up here, but it's got a transparent sort of glassy background, at least on Mac, and it says play virtually any videos out there, and that is actually on the player. It's not my wallpaper, even though you can see my Grand Theft Auto 5 wallpaper behind. You can open a file here, or open a DVD. Let's open one of my videos. And review for a Okay, this is a video of mine opened up inside it. If I wait a second, the interface will hide, and so will the mouse. You have buttons as you would expect. Your play, rewind, fast forward, mute, audio levels. You also have your bar down here to show how far in you are. You have here option to get to settings, take a snapshot, or if you just click it will take a snapshot still image, or if you select the arrow you can do a burst shot, which is something quite unique I think to this player. I have seen screenshot capabilities in other players but not burst shooting. You can also open the snapshot folder there. If I get off that, you can full screen here. You can view your playlist if you've made one there. This is version 1.5. The new version does add surround sound 5.1. Unfortunately it doesn't seem to have 7.1, but since they've only just added 5.1 there's a possibility they'll soon add 7.1, let's hope. Let's go to preferences. Up here above you can have never on top, always on top, or on top while playing. In fact that's pretty good setting there. Reset all warning dialogues, clear playlist when you open a new file, play, keep a fixed window size when you open a video file, or adjust the window to original size of the video, or memorize window size and location when you close. That is probably actually a good one there. Each seek, rewind, fast forward, memorize last play progress. That is a good option. Many players do have remember last playback position, but most people use and are familiar with VLC. With VLC, even though it's a free open source player that's been around for years and is probably the main media player in the world really, still it doesn't have remember last playback position, which is such a handy feature, and people have reported it, as a bug or whatever, or a feature request, and they just keep making excuses for why they can't do it. So that is such a handy feature that isn't unique to this player. Many players do have it, but for some reason the most popular VLC doesn't. This does, so that's something to bear in mind if you're thinking about downloading this. Snapshot, PNG, BMP or JPEG, you probably use this one or this one the most. Change the save path, associate the video types with this player or not, and you select all, select none, or whichever ones you want individually. And select to customize your hotkeys, such as open files with, on Mac it is Command O to open a file like it is in a lot of programs. X to turn on or off hardware acceleration. Yeah, unlike a lot of free players, a lot perhaps don't have this. This one actually does have hardware acceleration. You can open video files or audio files or a DVD even. I'm not sure about Blu-rays, I haven't tried it. Probably not yet because it is quite a new free player. Create a snapshot here or a burst snapshot, there's a shortcut key shown as well. Convert, though, bear in mind this is kind of advertisement for one of their other programs. If you got it you can use it, otherwise it's an advertisement. It's to advertise, because it is a free program after all, it's kind of there to advertise their video converter program, which I've also reviewed previously. You have your basic cut and copy here, play, stop, play with space, and various options like that, including playback speed. And here, using on Mac Command D or clicking here, you can enable or disable deinterlace. And as I mentioned previously, hardware acceleration can be enabled here with X to enable or disable, or click there. I haven't got a DVD playing, but if you had a DVD playing, there's some menu options there. Here you can select your frame ratio. You can select your screen size, half the size, its original size, 1.5 of the size, double size, color adjust, default, or this is a neat little feature because a lot of programs don't have it, so it's a neat addition, even though most people, including myself, would probably not really use it often. But you can apply retro, bright, soft, or where is it here? Settings. Settings will allow you to adjust with sliders your saturation, contrast, brightness. It has some of those presets here as well. You can flip the frame vertically and stuff like that. Play, you can select the playback speed here, your ratio and frame size. Audio, you can select left channel only, playback right channel only, stereo, or 5.1 surround sound. Again, like I say, no 7.1 yet. Hopefully I'll add that soon. You can select a different audio track if your video file you're playing has more than one track, or add a new track. It even has, which is quite good for a free program, lip sync. So you can just lip sync if the lip sync isn't quite right. You can also add a subtitle, select a subtitle. If this video had a subtitle, I could select it here. You can then adjust the font, position, size, color, you can add a shadow to it. You can change its sync as well here, or reset. Very handy. You then have audio. You can put your audio up, down, or mute. You have this here again. You also have audio track again here. Subtitles, load subtitle settings, or if this video had some, they'd appear here in a list. Playlist, save loaded playlist, add to playlist, clear the playlist, or clear invalid items. Windows are normal, kind of on top or playing, always, never. Media information. Here's your basic media information dialog, including stuff about the frame size, bit rate, things like that here. You then have help, which you can go to frequently asked questions, their member zone, or the social connection. This is available for Windows as well. Do I recommend this? I don't believe in paying for media players, such as VLC, because you can get so many good free ones such as VLC, and this is free, so yes, I do recommend it. Some companies similar to this lot do media players that they charge for, and some of the ones I've used actually aren't as good as this one, so that really makes this worth downloading, especially since they could even perhaps charge a teeny bit for it, because it is quite full featured, unlike some of the other players I've used that charge quite a lot, like 20 quid for, and don't have as much features as this. So I really recommend, since it's free, you go and download it, give it a try on Windows or Mac, whichever platform you want. And please like and share this video. If you could do me a huge favour and subscribe to my channel, it'll only take a second and it'll help me out a lot. Thanks.